Unfiltered University.
You know, we out to going there. Oh, niggas crazy.
All right, about to start.
Come on.
Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered University. It's your boy Big L, and I'm here with my co-host.
It's your boy Travis, everything in the building.
And I got my brother here.
Who going? I'm next.
I'm next.
Let me clear my throat real quick. It's the boy G Scat, aka the Real Groove, the Big Groove for real. Fuck Marcus. I've taken over your spot.
That's
this
awful.
is a grand invasion. We here.
Yeah. Today we got a special guest. A 219 legend.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
Hey, don't do all of that. Don't.
It is, y'all. I mean, y'all don't have to fuck with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Got the OG here, man.
My man.
Big dog. What's your name, man?
Kununie.
Tell the people who
Y'all
you
got
with.
Kununie in the building, man. Like he said, 219 legend. That's what he said. Let them birds fly, CEO. Let's get it.
Tell the people, for those who don't know, like, I'm saying, introduce yourself a little bit more. Tell the people about you.
Man, before he talk about himself, man, I met him on the chitlin circuit, you know what I'm saying? I was out doing my rounds, trying to pursue my music career. Then I came across this deep-ass voice, this crazy-ass presence, this old-school Jeezy type of, just hit the stage. And I said, who is he? Where is he from? Never heard of him? I don't know how I didn't, but I heard of him, but didn't know that I heard of him.
That's dope.
You couldn't
You know
put the
what I'm
face to
saying?
the name. You couldn't put the face to the name or the voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Kununie.
that's dope, man. I appreciate that.
No, you better not cry.
Hell no.
Hell
no.
I'm the only one that
I
can
mean,
cry on this shit.
no, I ain't gonna do that. But man, shit. No, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say 99, man. 99, we started the grind. Started off singing hooks for the grind. And what them niggas don't know is as time developed, I was developing all of their styles of rapping and they didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking all they shit, but I'm going in there singing my hook. Oh, Kununie on the hook. I go sing the hook. And when I get to the crib, I didn't have to write the raps, but I had to write the hooks. Because it's hard because you got highs, lows, you got a lot of, shit you got to do with them hooks. So as time went on, I didn't even have to write the raps because it was easier than the R&B shit. Any nigga will tell you that do both. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now, once I developed and I started putting the music out, they start to notice it. But by the time I got good enough to actually feel like I'm going to put my own album out, the group was dismantled.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And from that point on, after I started putting my music out, I got into doing my own business.
Okay.
So I've had my publishing, and I own every ISRC code. I own them all. Every beat, every bar, I own them all. Every mic, every guitar, nigga, I own them all. So when they come to sit down with me, they got to bring the cloth. Let them birds fly, nigga, I'm the fucking boss. You feel me?
Like the young niggas say, pig.
Period. So
Females be saying.
and a lot of situations that artists don't know is that makes an artist with his own publishing and his own situation uninterested to labels. Because you know why? They can't tell you, oh, well, your studio time was 300,000. No, I recorded home. Can't charge me for that one. oh, we paid $80,000 for a Timberland beat. No, Cam finna make me a beat.
Cam Joe.
You see what I'm saying?
Cam Joe.
So you can't overcharge me for no beat. Oh, your travel time, no, nigga. I got flyer miles. I don't need your flights. I get there myself.
Or catch Spirit.
Or get on Spirit. Goddamn right. Now, so with that being said, it's nothing they can sign you to overcharge you for. So you're not they not interested in you. That's the struggle of being independent.
That's the struggle. Okay.
That's the struggle. Okay. Because it's nothing that I could curve your enthusiasm with because you got it all yourself. You see what I'm saying?
So you're not attractive to
You're
the
not
labels.
attractive to the labels. So when you see all these niggas pop out, all these young niggas popping out, you know, I ain't got to say the names. Y'all know who hot. Y'all see who out. Them niggas never had no publishing. You understand what I'm saying? They was in the mud. They just was good. They had a good presence. They look good. They look good on the CD cover. I'm signing them. And they develop them into these people. You see what I'm saying? Because they can give them $200,000, $300,000 and be like, go on, do your thing.
How much is it gonna take for you to say,
You know what I'm saying?
do your thing?
For a motherfucker to get me,
Right.
for a motherfucker to get me, he got to give me at least, I'm a grown man, he got to give me $7 million.
To get you for how long?
That's negotiable.
7 million for five records, 5 albums, 3 albums.
Maybe 3.
This gonna be a fun
You know what I'm saying? Maybe 3.
I said this gonna be a fun conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Now, and you know why I said that? Because it's unheard of, and it gonna fuck everybody head up their head. This nigga ain't worth no motherfucker $7 million. To you, I'm not. These little $250,000, these niggas giving niggas coming to their projects, showing them, I'm gonna sign him for $250. Nigga, I had $250,000 in my 20s.
In 20s.
In 20s. Fuck you talking about. So what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying, when you grown, you unattractive because ain't nothing they can do to sway you. So that's why all y'all call me a legend and all that, but guess what? The motherfucker in Chicago ain't even heard of me. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in Gary, it's niggas in Gary that ain't even heard of me.
A lot of them have.
But here I'm a legend. That's what y'all say. You understand what I'm saying?
You from the city.
Because what y'all just said, how many niggas gonna get offended? Like, man, that nigga ain't that nigga. I'm that nigga.
As they should feel.
But guess what? Put any with me 20 songs face to face and see what happen. Any motherfucker from here. Any motherfucker from here.
We're finna do a versus.
We're not gonna do a verse.
So look, everybody at this table right now has been in the studio either as a rapper, recording, just fucking around. Well, I was recording, y'all was rapping. But what's your, going back to the grind days, do you have a favorite moment from that back time, or like the most memorable moment?
From back then, the studio sessions.
Yeah, so like
the studio sessions.
If you can, what song? Cause I would love. It's certain songs I hear and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have been in the studio for that. Like when whole man, you don't know, I would love to be now.
Oh man, outraging, inspiration, that was V verse, the anthem.
Yeah, what you nod your head for, man? What you know about that?
Yeah, the anthem. That was exciting. And no, man, we had a party every it was different, man. It was different.
I mean, what for y'all, like what were the studio sessions like? I'm always interested. One thing I really like is like diving deep into
the studio was different
What
because
people
you
was doing to make
you gotta
songs.
think like we in the hood first.
Where at?
First we was on Melville. I mean on Alexander, right in the hood, you know. So you gotta realize this is a studio in the hood. So niggas in and out all day. You know what I'm saying? Transactions, whatever. So it's plenty people in and out coming through the door. But once the recording started, the bullshit stopped. The door locked. So who in there, in there. So if you know that you was supposed to be on this song and your ass ain't in there, you gonna do your shit another time because the door locked. Because you playing. And that's how it was. The only thing that I didn't, like I said, at that time I was singing. I was still knowing like, yeah, I'm getting better than this nigga. But I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting better than this nigga. But I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the rap, but they not even knowing that I'm stealing their shit. Not their words. But I'm learning the cadence. I'm learning the pattern. I'm learning how to, actually Dose taught me how to spit 16s.
Shout out to Dose.
He's taught me how to count my bars.
Big O.
Right? And he's the first person that I ever seen doing what I was doing.
Right.
Like, that nigga didn't write, period. At first, I had to write it until I started getting it. And then it stopped. And then I stopped writing it. Right? But that nigga never wrote from the beginning. So the bad habit that I picked up from that was I can't just say I'm a writer. I'm finna do a song about this podcast, put the beat on. I've never did a song and said, okay, this what this about. This about my mama. This about my niggas. Whatever the beat bring me, that's what I spit. Yeah. So that's how my songs be different. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit send me different shit.
Right.
I can't write. You know what I'm saying? It come to me.
You can't or you prefer?
I can't.
Or you prefer?
Let me say I prefer not to. Because if I write it, for one, it's going to take longer. And for two, I'm a second guess it because I see it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just listen to the beat and I let the spirit tell me what to say. And I have never went back and redid a verse ever in my life. Whatever come out, that's what y'all heard.
Damn.
Do you feel that's a positive or a negative as far as never going back to?
For me, it hinders my confidence because it makes me feel like I'm arrogant to not like, nigga, who you think you... I fight with myself about that shit. Who the fuck you think you is to not go back through that shit and then maybe I'll re-listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But I trust in my faith. So whatever the spirit send me, he didn't send me no mistake. So when it come out, that's what he sent me, so I don't change it.
So, okay, my next question would be like, not to put the like divide and gap in between anything like that, as far as like just older stuff and like how digital stuff is now. But like, I know for me personally, I'll make a song and then I sit there and since it's real quick as far as like, as soon as you record it, you got a rough draft. I don't know if y'all, how it was going as far as like, you might come back to the studio and finish the song, or I'm gonna do this verse right now and then like we'll come back and finish it or whatever's going on. Okay. But in that same aspect, you're sitting there like, for me, since it's so quick, I got my song when I'm leaving. So now I'm over analyzing it, whether I wrote it or whether I sat there and whatever I did. For you, I'm sitting there like, is it, since you couldn't, I don't know if y'all had like the digital aspect.
Yeah, we had to. No, we the ground was dismantled by then. Okay. We had ADATs.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, not having that aspect where it was like, okay, we coming in, we got studio time. This is what we knocking out today. And Was the writing part or not writing part more so because you didn't have a chance to just go back real quick and do it again? You had to be perfect.
Nah, let me go back. The grind days, like I told you, I wasn't rapping.
Yeah, he was just doing the hook.
I was just doing hooks.
So that was, he went in there.
So I wasn't in there. I couldn't rap then. I didn't know how to rap then.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even in the hook aspect, like
that was easy to me.
okay.
Once I heard, even right now, if I hear a beat right now, I'm on that motherfucker. With the hook first.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I really didn't. I wasn't spin no bars back then in the grind days. I was just singing hooks, and I wasn't even really like them. Was just my niggas. Like I wasn't on no paperwork with them. Wasn't no paperwork. We just was them. This my niggas. You know what I'm saying? And shit. All 3 albums, shit, all 3 mixtapes sold 10,000 units out the trunk. So it wasn't that bad.
Who was giving you the okay? Who was giving you the okay on the hook? Like, yeah, that hook hot.
Nah. This right here is the only thing that started to hinder the situation. Because once a beat came in the studio, C picked who was going to be on it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we had to just take for granted that his ear and what he is doing is the right thing to do. Because he got the connections. He got Source coming. He got Double XL coming. You know what I'm saying? He got the ear. So we followed suit. You know what I'm saying? We soldiers. This the army.
So he...
Until...
Soup?
No.
C.
So until we got in it enough to start doing shows, like, okay, we started doing shows and shit. We done a couple with Twister. We done the Ja Rule show. We done a Gorilla Black show in Buffalo, New York. We start doing shows and meeting different people, start understanding what the fuck going on. And understanding what was going on when was supposed to be going on. So when the shit started to hit the fan and get addressed, different situations start happening. Motherfuckers like, nah, I'm too grown for this, and I love you too much to do something to you, so I'm gone.
We need a reunion. But yeah, though.
Nah, if the numbers right, I would do it. I would do it. If the numbers right, and if but it's it's 2 niggas I know not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I love this shit. I don't give a fuck. I love this music, man. Shit. Song is about the song. It ain't about you and your emotions, your feelings, where a nigga from, none of that.
Can we get a joint project with you and Dose? What's up? What's up?
Dose retired, man. Dose don't rap no more, man. Dose retired, man.
Okay, he on this Joe Budden shit, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Dose retired, man. Dose retired. Closest thing, you probably get a project, probably maybe me and Skrill, but not me and Dose. Dose retired, man.
Shout out to the Grind family, man. Shout out to Kununie. Shout out to the whole 219. What's your price tag, though?
Huh?
What's your price tag?
I'm retired, man.
And hey, shout out to C Ghetto. I just saw C Ghetto in the hood just now. Shout out to C Ghetto, man. Ghetto say you got some shit going. Get that shit back, Ghetto. You was the first one who had the hood, nigga. You had the hood.
See, for me, this is kind of surreal just because in my early starting days, when me and Larry and everybody else used to be on MySpace and different shit, like when I first started making beats, I used to reach out to a bunch of Overdose. I used to reach out to see different people, whoever it was. And I'm like, man, I'm making beats, I'm doing this, I'm whatever. At that point in time, I was trash. So I understand when people were sitting there.
At one point,
like,
we all were. We all were at one point because you gotta get it.
But I'm actually excited about hearing these stories because I remember days when I was sitting there. It's me and my brother, like we in the barbershop, and we over here on who barbershop is on Alexander? I don't even know if it's still
Lamont, the GOAT.
Yeah.
The goat, nigga, the motherfucking goat.
And this before
You don't even walk out of that.
You gonna give him his props.
Gotta give him his
We gonna give him
props.
his props, but Slim.
Yeah,
my
Slim,
goat.
that Slim Razor.
That's
But you
my
know what though? I'm gonna tell you like this. Slim Razor was a little bit slicker than Lamont. Slim Razor was slick. You come out that motherfucker ready to get married coming out of Slim. He gonna take all motherfucking day.
Take all day.
But your ass gonna be ready. Yeah.
But yeah, sitting there and like, but this was even before I even rapped or thought anything about music. Like we sitting in there and like everybody in the barbershop sitting there talking, you heard the new grind? You heard this, such. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What is this? And I'm seeing the posters and shit on the wall. And so for me to come back and
It was a movement.
Yeah.
It was a movement, man. And it's
I remember
crazy.
going, my first studio was
On Kennedy?
Nah, it was on Broadway at Finger Roll Studio. That's the first.
yeah, down on.
Yeah, that was we was in high school,
49th, I think.
and then like it was about 45th. Yeah, and we sitting over there and like we go in there like we've never been to an actual studio. We sitting there recording in my bedroom this whole time. And then we finally get in there and like I'm seeing the Murder Dog magazines and different shit like that, and y'all on the cover and. I'm like, okay, let's
Them niggas came to the hood. Them niggas was in the alley in the hood with us chilling. That shit was crazy, man. It was different. If we had social media back then, we'll be having a different conversation right now.
Hey, so look, I always used to think, like, what would have been dope? Don't try to steal my idea either, but, well, you can't do it now. But in the projects on the hill, like, everybody used to be out there in the summer. Get some speakers. Brian should have threw a concert up there, like, just for the neighborhood, just for the area.
You gotta understand.
On the hill, at the park.
That type of
That
shit,
crazy.
that type of shit takes maturity. You understand what I'm saying? That shit, type of shit takes leadership. When you dealing with fucking 7 kids, young niggas, running wild, in the street, everywhere we go, the store fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It get to a point to where you really think that you the shit. But guess what? Nick ain't got $500 in his pocket. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And guess what? Nigga ain't seen a dime from none of the CD sales. Nigga ain't seen a dime from none of the shows. Now, man, you like I say, I'm just a hook nigga. So I ain't even, like I say, these my niggas. I'm working at the time. I was on the railroad working. So I'm good. This just my out. This my, at this time, this was my hobby. These my niggas, they out there, I'm out, I'm going. If I gotta sing a hook or two, I'm cool.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So once the relationships start developing and everybody really start talking and getting to know what the fuck was going on, it ended up getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had to talk some niggas out of some shit a whole lot of times. We would have been having a whole nother conversation again. So to put it as simple and plain as I can, don't ask no niggas that was in the grind about the grind.
Don't fuck with the grind.
You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? They don't want to hear it. And them niggas was the grind. Them niggas was the rappers. They was the real grind. I was just a singer at the time.
Man, talk to me about.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? This was like the first, but before there was Biggie and Pac, man. That was Rick Jilla and the grind. What happened with that separation and that beef? Or was it simultaneous?
Disloyalty.
I could never ever switch clicks on some
Disloyalty.
You remember that part? Remember that?
That's the best way I could put it to you is disloyalty.
What,
know what I mean?
When you say disloyalty, I don't need you to get specific, but if you could sum it up, I guess.
First switch. What's up, dude?
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You go to YouTube in the morning and you see Kununie featuring his new artist T. Clark on Let Them Birds Fly Entertainment. So guess what that do to you? Kununie didn't sign you. Kununie signed him. Now you understand what I'm saying? The nigga just I guess he thought he was a, and I don't talk bad on Squad. Squad got bars. He is the pride of Indiana.
The bartender.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he the pride of Indiana. He brought us to light. But the thing is, if you don't show loyalty early on where we at on this level right now, it's no way them big dogs gonna fuck with you.
So I got a question. So was Rick Jill in the Grand family?
No. See, No Guts, No Glory was us. Ignorant / Slewfoot was Skrill and Jill. Right? So Skrill and C combined that. Right? And LLC, the Grand family, that's Ignorant Slewfoot and No Guts, No Glory combined is the Grand family. Yeah.
So, and then he went over and signed with the Ops.
Then he went and did, But I mean, I guess he looked at it as like he was a DJ. Like, a DJ can do whatever the fuck he want to do. He can fuck with whoever he fuck he want to. Mm-hmm. He's neutral. You know what I'm saying? So he figured he gonna use mixtape rules. He gonna I'm gonna use this beat and then I'm gonna do this, but this gonna be on the mixtape, which really makes it legal. You can take any motherfucking beat you want to, as long as you put mixtape on the top of it. But the thing about it is, the verses that you was spitting over here, you done took them over there. You know what I'm saying? So,
because I want to say something, but
you know what I'm saying? I mean, we here to talk. Y'all want to chop it up? Let's chop it up. I mean, I'm here.
It's unfiltered.
Because guess what? Kununie will not have any backlash from anyone or anything that he says ever, because it's the truth.
So I thought so.
Say it, man.
I am. I'm definitely gonna say it. So what it is, it wasn't no. Everybody know, like, back then you got the crosstown rivalry.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna call it a beef.
Okay. Because it's not a beef.
So him being over here, even though he's not from over here, but then you go fuck with them over there. Like, that's what I thought. That's what I would have been fucked up about.
That wasn't it. It was all about the music. He a vice lord, so he was welcoming Calumet. It wasn't about the beef. He wasn't even involved in that beef. That had nothing to do with him.
Okay. It
was just, nigga, if you gonna fuck with us, you gonna fuck with us. If you ain't, you ain't. That's cool. But don't keep back and forth shit. Because now we got a show. You want to show up for the show. Now they got a show. You want to show up for their show. And they just firebomb the studio.
Trying to play both sides.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Give me game vibes from
But I mean, to put that shit simple and plain, that Grind family and 50-50 beef, that shit was nothing, man. That shit was nothing.
It can't be nothing when niggas being petty,
shit
breaking,
was nothing,
paying
man.
$15, $20 for CDs just to break them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can quote.
They was actually doing that, man. They was actually showing up to the shows with the CDs and breaking them.
I remember. I swear to God, we moved to the harbor when I was in the 4th grade. Had the Grand Family T-shirts, middle finger with the money in it.
Yeah.
I used to wear that shit not knowing what the fuck was going on. And the motherfuckers pulled up. I'm walking on across Euclid. Finna go pick up my guy. Walking to my god brother crib. And the car stopped. Like, who the fuck is you? Who your people? And me not, I always tell people who my brother is.
Yeah.
I was just young and dumb. Shouldn't have been doing that. But yeah. I used
And you gotta understand.
No, I ain't get shot at.
You gotta
I was a
understand.
shorty. They wasn't doing that shit back then.
You gotta understand.
Was
dog.
it the 90s?
This was what? This was like 2000. 2000.
They
Yeah,
were shooting
2000.
in the 90s, dog.
It's
No,
always
like-
been like the I mean, the shit, the Harvey Cayman shit go back to the fucking 40s, man.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
AD.
There wasn't no Cayman in the
You know what I'm saying? That shit go
wasn't no
back,
Cayman in the
man. It
40s,
go
dog.
back. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was beefing, dog. Cause see, y'all think West Calumet Projects name is West Calumet Projects, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? West Calumet Projects is Peyton Place. Yeah,
Learn me
I'm taking
something.
y'all all the way back.
Learn me something.
That's the name of the projects, and niggas who really from the projects and been there know that. Then West Cal niggas is different.
You remember when we used to argue?
It's been a time when the projects couldn't go out to Cayman. The projects couldn't go to the Big Dipper get no ice cream.
Oh, okay.
And the niggas in Cayman couldn't come to the pool.
I used to argue with the weirdo.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that shit it elevated. It elevated into all love. Everybody just started.
What?
It just.
Congregating together. Yeah.
What what record shop sold most of y'all CDs?
Booby. The bomb.
The Bomb.
Mr. White didn't fuck with y'all?
Yeah.
okay.
White did. But
the
White
bomb- everybody went to the bomb,
Everybody went to the bomb.
Yeah.
People
everybody
just
went to the
slid to Mr. White who knew Mr. White. You know what I'm saying? Booby got all the traffic.
You know Mr. White?
You knew Mr. What?
Man, hey, bro. Hey, I'm really from that box. A
And
lot of
then-
niggas was just hanging out. Like,
And then
You
know what? Buddy and
I don't know Mr.
Buddy in the flea
I know
market
the
and
bomb,
Miller.
Yeah.
He sold
Mike
a lot
Check.
of CDs too. Oh, and Mike Check. No, not. That's two different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Check fucked with us heavy too.
Check it out.
Shout out to Mike Check.
Mr. White is my grandfather, man.
Shout out to Mr. White.
All
man.
day long.
He's a real nigga.
Willie White, the first.
Yeah.
I was behind that counter selling all
Know how
them
many
penny
mother
candy.
nigga I used to go in there, Mr. White used to give me my baggies, nigga, for my cocaine, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
my man.
I didn't get to understand that part of what he was doing.
Cause y'all was young,
why
dog.
is it-
Y'all was
why do you
when
sell
he go
baggies?
over here in this cabinet
And on
over
the
here.
side, on the side.
That mean grandson, this ain't your business, scope. This nigga getting money.
I didn't catch on to it.
Yeah,
you walk in
man.
there, you got the display with
Scales,
the candy,
everything.
the pickles and the pig feet up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, nigga, why you selling baggies?
I'm like, okay, baggies. Then like the pipes, he used to be like, get the glasses from over there. He would call them glasses, like instead of pipe.
That's
I ain't catch on till I was like a sophomore.
That's the mud, man.
Then the scales on the small scale, a medium, a big scale.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Shout out to the record shop. Man.
Yeah. Yes.
Talking about do I know about the record?
But I'm proud of y'all, man. This some heavy shit right here, though. For real. This is the beginning of some good shit, man.
Yeah.
Cause y'all young niggas, man, y'all could be doing some whole other shit that don't make sense, dog. There's some niggas that you know that's doing the wrong shit.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this.
That's
man.
the real Travis right there.
You gotta get up.
That's
Cut the
the who?
camera off.
That's the real Travis right there.
Goodness.
Fuck that
That's
bitch.
real
Like
Travis.
Willie Beavis. Like Willie fucking
Real
Beavis.
Travis.
What's up, my boy? You good, bro?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
should dap him up, don't
you? Not dapping nobody up, man. Salute. Salute.
What's going on?
We got Trav, the real Trav,
the real Trav.
So shout out to Groove, man. He out. He on set at Jumanji 3 doing Kevin Hart stunt double on Jumanji 3.
Cooking pigskin.
He riding a rhinoceros right now. He riding a rhino down Guthrie. But yeah, though. Oh, that's my mama.
Tell I said.
That's good,
Don't
man.
do that. Don't do that. Don't touch me. So what's up? What y'all want to get into next?
Don't ever give a nigga my nickname, man. Real talk, man. You call him Travis. You say his name proper as ever.
He had attitude.
You say his name proper as ever, Travis.
He had attitude for about 7 minutes. He just sitting there like, nigga, I ain't had this sit well with me, nigga.
His name proper, Travis.
Man, you crazy, man.
Your next mayor.
Travis.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And you're Travis.
The next mayor of
With a
Chicago.
Z, with an
most
IZ.
definitely.
IS.
IS?
Is. He's
S's.
emphasize it.
Travis. Like that? What the fuck was that? You know how, because, you know, it was, because when I said Pia, he said like a female. So he talking
Damn,
about
big
Travis.
dog, what the...
Hey, bro, I don't know. It's
God
something-
damn,
hey, you know what's
you
crazy?
spill something?
No, look. So this was crazy. I got this shit at the crib and I don't drink it. I only drink when I come here.
Oh.
If I drink at the crib, I'm gonna be listening to Drake.
So
crying
what y'all
and shit.
got for me, man?
Like-
Ask me anything, man. What y'all got for me?
So I'm fin. Do y'all watch Fresh Prince? Do y'all watch Bella?
That shit dope. That shit dope as fuck.
Hey, we go. Attention to women, bro. Like,
What you talking about Hillary?
no, Hillary too,
Ooh.
but the mama.
Man, Auntie. Hey,
So, like,
hey, Auntie.
so I feel
Bad.
like, so bam,
Classy.
the shit that she said was fucked up. Like, I don't think you should ever tell your nigga, like, yeah, I like the attention that he give me. Like,
She
you
did say that.
you should get turned to a pack for that.
Buddy with the green eyes.
Yeah, look, green eye, light
the
skin,
paint
yellow
nigga.
nigga, man.
Yeah.
But when I don't feel like it's gonna go on the route that everybody thinking. I think she finna like
No, she ain't gonna fuck
she
with
finna
Buddy.
finesse him out of like, yeah, you really on that.
He pushing himself on the situation though, for her to finesse him.
But yeah, she should not said that shit. Though Jeffrey got to get rid of her.
Jeffrey don't know.
Jeffrey that nigga though.
I know. What I'm saying is, like,
Yeah, Jeffrey handle business.
So this new reboot, is it on Hulu?
No, Peacock. I give my login, bro.
Peacock.
That shit good. Like that shit is.
I know people will get mad at that part, but if you watch the real Fresh Prince, like a lot of the stuff they do is tied in. Like when she got pregnant in real life, like they tied it in. Uncle Phil was joking with her sometimes, like, you know, who you pregnant by, bitch. Like, I think you cheating on me. It was a couple episodes where he did that, so this ain't too far off from.
like, yeah, like
Just on a serious
even with
note.
when they were sitting there talking about Carlton doing drugs. There's an episode where he was
episode
doing
of Carlton.
drugs. So like they just took that and pulled from that, and yeah, we finna make a drama, so we finna do that whole storyline.
I hate
First
that
couple
nigga.
seasons, he
And I don't
did
even
Ain't he
know.
a fuck
I
nigga?
hate
Yes.
that nigga.
Oh, he's a fuck nigga, ain't it?
That's how you know he acted good.
God damn.
So I be on, like, I get off work and I be on TikTok for like 2 hours before I go to sleep. I came across his TikTok. That nigga sing.
Yeah.
What's up with everybody we hate in TV shows sing, bro? Like Zeke. Now you got this PT Cruiser head ass nigga. Like he sing. Like this shit is.
Dog, it's what it is. It's just one thing is just something to put legs on. If you get blessed in a certain situation, you grab that situation and you put legs on it. Just like rapping. Rapping ain't the end game. He an actor. Acting ain't his end game. You know what I'm saying?
He played the role too well though.
It's like everybody got an end game, man. And
I hate it.
I mean, but that's what makes people polarizing.
just like
Yeah.
you know, a lot of rappers, I can't say a lot of rappers, you know, but like my end game, you know, more bounce it downs when you hear that, you can't be still. You know, you hear Grapevine, you can't be still. That's What I'm talking about? Them songs 40 years old. Man.
He got the rollers on right
You
now.
hear me?
He ready. He
Yeah.
ready. Cause
Them songs 40 years old, man. And when they come on, you can't be still. And guess what? His grandkids that he have never even met yet is gonna be rich.
Yeah.
It's about wealth, dog. It ain't about being rich. This little bullshit money we throwing around right, that ain't nothing. I want the grandkids that I ain't gonna be here to meet to not have to work. That's the goal. You gotta chase your last name and build your last name. Fuck Travis. You gotta live for Morris.
Hey.
Every motherfucker with your last name.
so everybody has somebody to throw the ball to.
Goddamn right.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Goddamn right. You the quarterback.
That's a great name.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Look at me.
that's what it is with me, man. It's longevity, dog. It's longevity. It's not about the bread. Of course I want the bread. But I had money all my life. So that don't curve my enthusiasm.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So
Unfiltered University.